Ladies and gentlemen, let me be clear about something right from the start in life. We are constantly faced with decisions. And at the core of every decision, every challenge, every crossroad, you have two choices. Just two. Life is a series of choices. From the moment we wake up to the time we go to bed, we are making decisions, some small, some monumental. Every choice we make shapes the direction of our lives in ways we often don't realize at the moment. These choices, no matter how trivial they may seem, compound over time, creating a path that defines who we are and who we are becoming. Every day is a fresh page, a new opportunity to make choices that either bring us closer to our potential or lead us further from it. Think about it. From the first moments of your day, you're already faced with decisions. Do you hit the snooze button and stay in bed a little longer, or do you get up and face the day with energy and purpose? That simple choice can set the tone for everything else that follows. If you start your day with discipline and focus, you're likely to carry that mindset throughout the day. If you start by giving in to comfort, it becomes that much easier to let other, harder things slide as the hours go by. That choice at the start of your day, it's a ripple that spreads. And it's not just about the small decisions, it's about the big ones too. Life throws all kinds of crossroads at us: career moves, relationships, personal values. In each of these situations, we're asked to make a choice. Sometimes it's a choice between what's easy and what's right. The easy path might offer comfort, familiarity, even instant gratification. But the right path often demands courage, resilience, and a willingness to face the unknown. These choices can be tough, but they are the ones that define our character. It's easy to underestimate the power of a single decision. Often we think, what difference will it make? But the truth is, every choice matters. Even the smallest actions have a way of influencing everything else. Choosing to read a book instead of scrolling through social media, choosing to go for a run instead of sitting on the couch, each of these decisions builds habits, and habits build our lives. These choices accumulate, forming patterns that either lead us toward our best selves or hold us back from reaching them. When you look back on your life, it's often these choices that stand out. You remember the times you took a leap of faith, the moments you decided to stand up for what you believed in, the times you didn't take the easy way out. Each of those moments becomes a building block of who you are. And the powerful thing about choices is that they are within your control. You have the power to decide each day how you will respond to life's challenges and opportunities. But let's be honest, making the right choice is rarely easy. The path of growth, of pushing beyond your limits, is often uncomfortable. It's tempting to stick with what you know, with what feels safe. Growth requires us to stretch, to step into the unfamiliar. It's in those uncomfortable places that we learn the most about ourselves. When we choose to take on challenges, to face our fears, we discover strengths we didn't know we had. We learn resilience, discipline, and courage. At the same time, each choice requires responsibility. You're not just making a choice for today, you're setting a precedent for tomorrow. Every time you choose to work harder, to learn more, to be kinder, you're laying the foundation for a better future. Conversely, every time you settle, give up, or shy away from growth, you're setting a pattern that makes it easier to do the same in the future. Choices, therefore, aren't isolated events, they're building blocks of a legacy. And let's not forget, choices are rarely black and white. Often we're faced with difficult decisions that don't have a clear right or wrong answer. In those moments, it's not always about making a perfect choice. It's about making the best choice we can with the information we have. It's about having the courage to move forward, even if the path is uncertain. And then, once we've made that choice, we commit to it. We learn from it, we grow from it, and we carry those lessons into the next decision. Life's choices also teach us accountability. When we make a choice, we own the consequences, for better or worse. That's how we grow. It's easy to blame circumstances, to point fingers at others, But true growth comes when we accept responsibility. When we say, this is my life, and my choices shape it, we're taking control. We're no longer passengers in our lives, letting circumstances dictate our path. Instead, we become the drivers, the architects of our own destiny. So as we move through life, we need to remember that each decision is an opportunity to define who we are, what we stand for, and where we're headed. We get to decide what kind of people we want to be. Will we be people who choose courage over fear, growth over comfort, resilience over ease? Or will we settle, taking the path of least resistance? These choices shape not only our lives, but also the lives of those around us. When we choose to be strong, to be kind, to be determined, we inspire others to do the same. Our choices become an example, a beacon of what's possible. We create a ripple effect that reaches far beyond our own lives, influencing those we may never even meet. Comfort versus growth, two forces in constant opposition, two paths we encounter daily. Comfort is warm, familiar, and safe. It's the zone where we don't have to worry about being challenged or stretched. Growth, on the other hand, is uncomfortable, uncertain, sometimes even frightening. But it's in that discomfort, in that unfamiliar territory, where the magic of transformation happens. Comfort is what keeps us where we are. Growth is what propels us into the people we're capable of becoming. Choosing comfort can be tempting, especially when life is already filled with stress and challenges. Comfort feels like a soft blanket after a long day, a place where we can relax, shut out the noise, and just breathe. There's nothing inherently wrong with comfort. Sometimes we need it to recharge, to regain strength. But staying in that comfortable place for too long, avoiding anything that stretches us, can start to hold us back. Because the truth is, too much comfort can lead to stagnation. Growth requires us to leave that safety behind. It asks us to step into the unknown, to take on challenges that might expose our weaknesses or force us to confront our fears. Growth doesn't come with guarantees. It often feels risky, unpredictable. But with each step outside of comfort, we gain a new perspective, a new skill, or a new layer of resilience. Every time we choose growth, we're expanding our potential, pushing past our previous limits, becoming stronger and wiser than before. The decision to choose growth over comfort is not an easy one. When we're faced with a choice between the two, it's natural to lean toward what feels safe and secure. After all, who wants to invite discomfort? Who wants to feel uncertain? But here's the reality: comfort may feel good in the moment, but it's a temporary satisfaction. Growth, however, leaves a lasting impact. It builds character, strengthens resolve, and ultimately leads to a deeper, more fulfilling life. Imagine someone who spends their life avoiding discomfort. They may never face rejection, failure, or embarrassment, but they'll also never experience the satisfaction of overcoming a challenge. They won't know the exhilaration of reaching a goal they once thought was out of reach. Comfort can protect us from the sting of failure, but it also robs us of the rewards of perseverance, of courage, of personal achievement. Growth, by contrast, asks us to take on these challenges, to embrace the risks and uncertainties that come with trying something new. Each time we choose growth, we're choosing to build ourselves up in ways that comfort simply can't provide. We're learning patience, fortitude, and adaptability. Growth teaches us how to cope with setbacks, how to keep going when the going gets tough. It's not just about achieving a goal, it's about who we become in the process. When we face difficulties and overcome them, we gain a confidence that can't be found in comfort. We learn that we're capable of more than we thought possible, and that realization stays with us. Comfort may keep us where we are, but growth takes us where we want to be. When we choose growth, we're investing in our future selves. We're preparing for the challenges that lie ahead, strengthening the skills and mindset we'll need to navigate them. Comfort might make us feel safe in the moment, but growth makes us stronger over time. Each decision to step outside our comfort zone is like depositing a small amount into the bank of resilience, a reserve we can draw from when life throws bigger challenges our way. Choosing growth means being willing to make mistakes, to look foolish, to fail. It means embracing vulnerability, accepting that we don't have all the answers, and being open to learning. But it's in those vulnerable moments that we make the most progress. When we stumble, we learn to pick ourselves up. When we fail, we learn what doesn't work and come back stronger, more determined. Comfort avoids these experiences, growth embraces them, knowing that each failure is a stepping stone to success. The path of growth is rarely easy, but it's always rewarding. Every difficult experience, every uncomfortable situation we face has something to teach us. It's in the hardships, the struggles, the challenges that we find our true strength. Comfort will never show us what we're truly capable of. It will keep us in the realm of the known, the familiar. But growth opens up new possibilities, new horizons. It takes us beyond what we thought was possible, revealing depths and strengths we never knew existed. There's a reason why people who choose growth over comfort often achieve remarkable things. They've conditioned themselves to embrace challenge, to lean into discomfort. They've learned that true fulfillment doesn't come from staying safe, it comes from daring to dream bigger, to reach higher, to push beyond what they thought they could do. While comfort offers peace, growth offers purpose. It fills our lives with meaning, with a sense of accomplishment that can only be earned by facing life's trials head-on. Daily decisions matter more than we often realize. Each day presents us with a series of choices that shape not only our immediate experiences, but also the trajectory of our lives. From the moment we wake up in the morning, we are met with a cascade of decisions: what time to get out of bed, whether to hit the gym or hit snooze, what to eat for breakfast, and how to approach the day ahead. Each of these seemingly minor choices is a thread woven into the fabric of our daily lives, contributing to the overall picture of who we are and who we strive to be. The significance of daily decisions lies in their cumulative effect. Small, seemingly insignificant choices can compound over time, leading to dramatic changes in our lives. Consider the decision to exercise just 15 minutes a day. Initially, it may seem trivial, but over weeks and months, that commitment adds up to significant physical and mental benefits. It's the same with our eating habits, our study routines, and even our interactions with others. Each choice builds upon the last, creating a foundation for habits that define our lifestyle and well-being. The decisions we make each day reflect our priorities and values. When we choose to spend time with family rather than scrolling through social media, we reinforce the importance of relationships in our lives. When we opt for healthy meals over fast food, we're not just making a choice about what to eat, we're prioritizing our health and well-being. Each decision is a reflection of what we deem important, and as we make these choices, we actively shape our identities. They become the building blocks of our character and the narrative of our lives. It's crucial to recognize that not all decisions carry the same weight. Some choices have immediate consequences, while others may take time to reveal their impact. For instance, choosing to study for an exam instead of going out with friends might seem like a sacrifice in the moment, but the long-term benefits of that choice, achieving a better grade and enhancing your knowledge, can significantly influence your future. This highlights the importance of foresight in our decision-making process. We need to evaluate not only the immediate benefits of a choice, but also its potential long-term ramifications. The habit of making deliberate choices fosters a sense of agency in our lives. When we take the time to make conscious decisions, rather than reacting impulsively, we are asserting control over our paths. This sense of empowerment can enhance our confidence and reinforce our ability to navigate challenges. It's empowering to know that we have the ability to make choices that align with our goals and aspirations, and this sense of agency is crucial for personal growth and development. In contrast, failing to acknowledge the significance of daily decisions can lead to a passive approach to life. When we drift through our days without making conscious choices, we risk letting circumstances dictate our paths. This can lead to feelings of stagnation, discontent, and frustration. We may find ourselves wondering how we ended up in a situation we don't want or how we lost sight of our goals. By consciously making decisions that align with our values and aspirations, we can avoid the trap of complacency and steer our lives in the direction we desire. Daily decisions can influence not just our own lives, but also the lives of those around us. Our choices set examples for others, especially for friends, family, and colleagues. When we choose to approach challenges with determination and positivity, we inspire those around us to adopt a similar mindset. Conversely, when we engage in negative habits or make poor choices, we may inadvertently influence others to follow suit. Recognizing the ripple effect of our decisions is crucial. We have the power to impact our communities and the people we care about through the choices we make. Another vital aspect of daily decisions is the opportunity they provide for learning and growth. Every choice we make offers a lesson, whether it leads to success or results in a misstep. Embracing this mindset allows us to view challenges as opportunities for improvement rather than setbacks. When we encounter a difficult situation, we can reflect on our choices, analyze what led us there, and determine how we can make better decisions in the future. This process of reflection is essential for personal development and can help us become more thoughtful and intentional decision makers. In the fast-paced world we live in, it's easy to overlook the importance of our daily decisions. We often rush through our routines, driven by external pressures and distractions. However, taking a moment to pause and reflect on our choices can yield tremendous benefits. Whether it's setting intentions for the day, prioritizing tasks, or simply checking in with ourselves about what truly matters, these moments of mindfulness can lead to more meaningful decision-making. They allow us to connect with our values and align our actions with our goals. The choices we make every day are powerful tools for shaping our lives. They create the framework for our experiences, influence our relationships, and mold our character. By being mindful of our decisions and recognizing their significance, we empower ourselves to live intentionally. Each choice is an opportunity for growth, self-discovery, and the creation of a life that reflects our deepest values and aspirations. In a world full of distractions and pressures, it's crucial to remember that daily decisions matter, and they hold the potential to transform our lives in profound ways. Embracing failure as a lesson is a vital mindset that can lead to personal growth, resilience, and ultimately success. Failure is often perceived as a negative experience, something to be avoided at all costs. Society teaches us to fear failure, to see it as a mark of incompetence or inadequacy. But the truth is, failure is an inevitable part of life, and it carries invaluable lessons that can shape us into stronger, wiser individuals. When we learn to view failure not as the end of the road, but as a stepping stone on our journey, we unlock the potential for growth and development. Failure offers us a unique perspective on our strengths and weaknesses. It forces us to confront our limitations and to analyze our choices, actions, and mindset. This self-reflection is crucial. It allows us to understand what went wrong and why. Instead of shying away from our mistakes, we should lean into them. Each failure provides us with feedback, a chance to learn about ourselves and the world around us. It's through this process of examination that we can identify areas for improvement and develop strategies for future success. Embracing failure encourages a culture of experimentation and innovation. When we accept that failure is a natural part of the learning process, we become more willing to take risks and try new things. This willingness to step outside our comfort zones is essential for personal and professional growth. If we only stick to what we know, we limit our potential and stifle our creativity. Embracing failure allows us to break free from the fear of making mistakes and fosters an environment where exploration and discovery can thrive. Many successful individuals credit their achievements to the lessons they learned from failure. Iconic figures like Thomas Edison and J.K. Rowling experienced numerous setbacks before finding success. Edison famously said, "I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." His perspective exemplifies how failure can serve as a teacher, guiding us closer to our goals. Rowling, too, faced rejection and hardship before her Harry Potter series became a global phenomenon. Their stories remind us that failure is often a precursor to success, and the most successful people are those who have learned to embrace their failures. When we view failure as a lesson, we also cultivate resilience. Resilience is the ability to bounce back from adversity, to adapt, and to keep going in the face of challenges. Each time we encounter failure, we have a choice: we can let it defeat us, or use it as motivation to rise again. Embracing failure fosters a mindset of perseverance, teaching us that setbacks are not permanent roadblocks, but temporary detours on our journey. This resilience is a powerful asset in life, helping us navigate obstacles with courage and determination. Embracing failure fosters humility. It reminds us that we are all human, and no one is immune to mistakes. Acknowledging our failures allows us to connect with others on a deeper level. It encourages empathy and understanding as we recognize that everyone has faced challenges and setbacks. This shared experience of failure can create bonds, strengthen relationships, and cultivate a supportive community. By openly discussing our failures and the lessons they impart, we contribute to a culture that values growth and authenticity. Embracing failure helps us redefine our relationship with success. Often we view success as a linear path, with clear milestones and achievements. However, this perspective can be limiting. When we embrace failure as part of our journey, we come to understand that success is not merely the absence of failure, but a process that includes ups and downs. Each failure brings us closer to our goals, teaching us valuable lessons and shaping our character. This nuanced understanding of success allows us to appreciate the journey rather than solely focusing on the destination. The act of embracing failure also encourages a growth mindset, a concept popularized by psychologist Carol Dweck. A growth mindset is the belief that abilities and intelligence can be developed through effort, learning, and persistence. When we adopt this mindset, we view challenges as opportunities for growth rather than insurmountable obstacles. Embracing failure aligns perfectly with this ideology. It teaches us that our capabilities can be expanded through experience and learning. This shift in perspective can lead to increased motivation and a greater willingness to tackle new challenges. Embracing failure as a lesson cultivates patience. Personal growth takes time, and the road to success is rarely straightforward. When we encounter setbacks, it's easy to feel discouraged or impatient. However, when we understand that failure is part of the process, we can practice patience and perseverance. We learn to appreciate the journey, recognizing that growth is a gradual unfolding rather than an instantaneous achievement. This patience allows us to stay committed to our goals, even in the face of adversity. Embracing failure creates an environment where others feel safe to take risks as well. When leaders, mentors, or role models openly share their failures and the lessons learned, they create a culture of openness and authenticity. This encourages others to step out of their comfort zones, knowing that they won't be judged for their mistakes. In such an environment, creativity flourishes, and individuals are more likely to innovate and experiment. By fostering this culture of acceptance and learning, we contribute to a collective journey of growth and exploration. Embracing failure as a lesson is essential for personal and professional growth. It transforms our perspective, cultivates resilience, and fosters a supportive community. By learning to view failure not as a setback, but as an opportunity for growth, we unlock the potential for success in all areas of our lives. Resilience is a critical trait that enables individuals to navigate the challenges and adversities of life with strength and determination. At its core, resilience is the ability to bounce back from setbacks, to recover from difficulties, and to adapt to change. In a world that is often unpredictable and fraught with obstacles, cultivating resilience is essential for maintaining our mental health, pursuing our goals, and achieving personal growth. It acts as a protective factor that helps us withstand the storms of life, allowing us to emerge stronger and more capable. One of the fundamental aspects of resilience is the ability to maintain a positive outlook in the face of adversity. While it's natural to feel disheartened or discouraged when confronted with challenges, Resilient individuals find ways to reframe their experiences. They recognize that setbacks are not permanent states, but rather temporary obstacles that can be overcome. This optimistic perspective empowers them to focus on solutions rather than dwelling on problems, enabling them to move forward with purpose and determination. The ability to see the silver lining in difficult situations is a hallmark of resilience and can significantly influence the outcome of our experiences. Resilience is also deeply rooted in our mindset. The way we perceive ourselves and our abilities plays a crucial role in how we respond to adversity. Individuals with a growth mindset, who believe that they can develop their skills and abilities through effort and learning, are more likely to demonstrate resilience. They view challenges as opportunities for growth and learning, rather than as threats to their self-worth. This mindset shift allows them to embrace difficulties, learn from their experiences, and emerge from setbacks with new insights and skills. By fostering a growth mindset, we can strengthen our resilience and equip ourselves to handle whatever life throws our way. Support systems are another vital component of resilience. Having a network of family, friends, mentors, or colleagues provides us with emotional support, encouragement, and resources during challenging times. These connections remind us that we are not alone in our struggles and that others have faced similar challenges. Sharing our experiences with trusted individuals can provide valuable perspectives and insights that help us navigate adversity more effectively. Moreover, supportive relationships foster a sense of belonging and community, which can significantly enhance our resilience. When we know that we have people who believe in us and support us, we are more likely to persevere in the face of difficulties. Resilience is not just about bouncing back from adversity, it's also about learning and growing from our experiences. Each challenge we face presents an opportunity for self-reflection and personal development. When we encounter setbacks, it's essential to take the time to evaluate what went wrong and what we can learn from the situation. This process of reflection allows us to gain insights into our strengths, weaknesses, and patterns of behavior. By understanding our responses to adversity, we can make more informed choices in the future and develop strategies to cope with similar challenges. Embracing failure as a teacher is an integral part of building resilience and can lead to lasting growth. Developing resilience also involves cultivating coping strategies that help us manage stress and navigate difficult situations. Different people employ various strategies to cope with challenges, and what works for one person may not work for another. Some may find solace in physical activity, while others may turn to mindfulness practices, creative outlets, or problem-solving techniques. The key is to identify the coping strategies that resonate with us and to integrate them into our lives. By building a toolkit of coping mechanisms, we equip ourselves to handle adversity more effectively and maintain our well-being during tough times. Resilience is closely linked to our emotional intelligence, the ability to recognize, understand, and manage our emotions. Individuals with high emotional intelligence are better equipped to cope with stress and adversity because they can regulate their emotional responses and maintain a sense of balance. They are more adept at recognizing when they need to seek support, take a break, or engage in self-care. By developing our emotional intelligence, we can enhance our resilience and improve our overall mental health. This self-awareness enables us to navigate life's challenges with greater ease and confidence. The role of self-care in building resilience cannot be overstated. Taking care of our physical, emotional, and mental well-being is essential for maintaining resilience in the face of adversity. Engaging in regular self-care practices, such as exercise, healthy eating, sufficient sleep, and mindfulness, helps to strengthen our bodies and minds. When we prioritize self-care, we build a solid foundation that supports our resilience. We become more equipped to handle stress, recover from setbacks, and maintain a positive outlook on life. Self-care is not a luxury, it is a necessity for resilience. Another important aspect of resilience is the ability to set realistic goals and maintain a sense of purpose. Having clear goals provides us with direction and motivation, especially during challenging times. When we face setbacks, it can be easy to lose sight of our aspirations. However, resilient individuals find ways to adapt their goals, break them down into manageable steps, and remain focused on their long-term vision. This sense of purpose acts as a guiding light, helping us to persevere even in the face of adversity. By setting meaningful goals and remaining committed to our vision, we can navigate challenges with resilience and determination. Resilience is a lifelong journey that requires ongoing effort and commitment. It's not something we develop overnight, but rather a skill that we can cultivate and strengthen over time. Life will inevitably present us with challenges, but by actively working to build our resilience, we can better equip ourselves to handle whatever comes our way. This journey involves continuous self-reflection, learning from experiences, and adapting our strategies as needed. Resilience is not a destination, but a dynamic process that allows us to grow, evolve, and thrive in the face of adversity. Embracing this journey is key to unlocking our potential and living a fulfilling life. Choosing the harder path for lasting change is a concept that resonates deeply with those who seek personal growth and transformation. While it may be tempting to opt for the easy route, taking shortcuts, or avoiding discomfort, the truth is that meaningful change often requires effort, resilience, and a willingness to face challenges head-on. The harder path is often fraught with obstacles, but it is also the one that leads to profound growth, self-discovery, and lasting fulfillment. By embracing the difficult journey, we can cultivate the strength and skills necessary to create the change we desire in our lives. When we choose the harder path, we are committing ourselves to a process of growth that challenges our limits. This path requires us to confront our fears, insecurities, and doubts. It pushes us out of our comfort zones and forces us to grapple with the uncomfortable truths about ourselves. This confrontation can be daunting, but it is also where the magic happens. By facing our fears and acknowledging our weaknesses, we open the door to personal development. It is in these moments of discomfort that we often discover our true potential and capabilities, laying the groundwork for lasting change. The harder path teaches us resilience, the ability to bounce back from setbacks and keep going in the face of adversity. Change is rarely linear. It is often filled with twists, turns, and unexpected challenges. When we encounter obstacles along the way, we learn to adapt and persevere. Each setback becomes an opportunity for growth, and each challenge strengthens our resolve. By choosing to embrace the harder path, we develop the resilience necessary to navigate life's ups and downs with grace and determination. This resilience not only helps us in our journey toward change, but also serves as a valuable asset in all aspects of our lives. Choosing the harder path also fosters a sense of accountability and ownership over our choices. When we opt for the easy route, it can be easy to blame external circumstances for our lack of progress. However, when we consciously choose the harder path, we take responsibility for our actions and decisions. This sense of ownership empowers us to make intentional choices that align with our goals and values. We become active participants in our lives rather than passive observers, and this shift in mindset is crucial for creating lasting change. By recognizing that we have the power to shape our destinies, we cultivate a greater sense of purpose and motivation. The harder path encourages a deeper understanding of our motivations and desires. When we embark on a journey of change, it's essential to reflect on why we want to make those changes in the first place. What drives us? What do we hope to achieve? Choosing the harder path compels us to examine our values and aspirations, allowing us to align our efforts with what truly matters to us. This self-discovery is a vital part of the change process, as it ensures that our goals are meaningful and authentic. When we understand our why, we are more likely to stay committed to the journey, even when faced with challenges. The process of choosing the harder path also builds character. As we confront difficulties and push through obstacles, we cultivate qualities such as discipline, determination, and grit. These traits not only serve us well in our quest for change, but also become integral parts of our identity. We begin to see ourselves as individuals who are capable of overcoming challenges and achieving our goals. This newfound self-image can have a profound impact on our confidence and self-esteem, reinforcing our belief in our abilities to affect positive change in our lives. The harder path often leads to a richer, more fulfilling life experience. While the easy route may provide temporary gratification, it is the challenges we face that often lead to deeper satisfaction and joy. The sense of accomplishment that comes from overcoming difficulties and achieving our goals is unparalleled. This fulfillment is rooted in the knowledge that we have put in the effort, faced our fears, and emerged stronger on the other side. Choosing the harder path allows us to savor the sweet taste of victory that comes from hard work and dedication. Choosing the harder path also creates a ripple effect in our lives. As we embark on our journey of change, we often inspire those around us to pursue their own paths of growth. Our determination and resilience can serve as a beacon of hope and motivation for others who may be struggling with their own challenges. By sharing our experiences and the lessons learned along the way, we contribute to a culture of growth and empowerment. This interconnectedness reinforces the idea that we are not alone in our journeys and that our choices can have a positive impact on the lives of others. In addition to inspiring others, the harder path encourages us to build meaningful connections and relationships. As we navigate our challenges, we often seek support from friends, family, or mentors. These connections can provide invaluable encouragement and guidance, fostering a sense of community and belonging. When we choose to face our struggles together, we create an environment where vulnerability is embraced and personal growth is celebrated. This sense of camaraderie not only strengthens our resolve, but also enriches our lives by deepening our relationships with others. The harder path helps us develop a profound sense of gratitude. When we encounter difficulties and navigate through them, we become more aware of the effort and sacrifices required to achieve our goals. This awareness fosters an appreciation for the journey itself and the lessons learned along the way.